Micky, you're on a decent run at the moment. 1 defeat in 8, 4 of those wins. How are you feeling about where the team is at the moment?
Well, we're obviously getting results, and that's important for everything really, because it is the ultimate marker of how you're doing. That's how they looks at it. So we've just got to continue to keep working hard. We knew that we were close some time ago. We just had to start putting the chances away. We've spoken about that many times, and recently we probably have started to do that, and that's enabled us to get some results.
That game at Peterborough and the fact that 3 games in a week, is that a challenge for you team selection wise on Saturday?
No, but
in a nice way.
In a nice way, yeah. I think what I always say is all the players are here to play first team football, and I've said before, what we do know is when you're playing Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, there is an impact on the players' energy levels. So I trust all the players. So if we do have to maybe bring 1 or 2 in to help move us along, then I'll be prepared to do that. But that'll obviously be with the forefront of mind, winning games for Tranmere. I wouldn't be reckless about that. But if I think that would give us a better chance of winning, then we will do that. But we'll think about that very carefully.
We saw Devon Green score in the Cheshire Senior Cup this week. He's got that 2 weeks of training under his belt. Is he close now to a first team debut?
Well, I don't really want to give too much away, but obviously they've all been brought here to play. We have got what we want to believe. We believe will give us a good chance of getting the result on Saturday. The team that we think we want to go with, and if the fans part of that, then I'm sure he's alone on due course.
What can you tell us about him as a player? Because not many people will have seen him play.
Well, he's been went from Button to Blackburn on a reasonably high transfer fee when he was a kid at Blackburn for a while. We noticed him when he's performed for Stourbridge, and he caught the eye, and we watched him quite a few times. We were obviously looking for pace and wide players because of the situation with Toilet, and his name just kept coming up. So he's very quick. 1v1 out wide, he can run past pretty much anybody here. So he will offer us that ability. We have the opportunity to play that now when we believe that we need to do that.
Micky, the form's been good, pleasing performances. Obviously you're very pleased with that, but is there a sense of relief having that we've just turned the corner from a barren spell from the goal?
Well, Ned, it's always important that we win games and score goals. That's what it's all about, isn't it? We highlighted many times we're creating loads and loads of chances, Ned, and we weren't taking them, but we've managed to do that. We're a lot more clinical, got the first goal a lot of times, and it obviously builds confidence.
Important game next against Dagenham. How important is it against your promotion rivals?
Oh, very important. It's a great opportunity for us, isn't it, to pull back 3 points on one of the clubs that are above us. We are very much aware of that. We know that it presents itself as a great opportunity for us to go out there and collect a valuable 3 points.
And there's only, I think, 11 points separating top all the way down to 18th. It's remarkably tight, which isn't a bad thing, is it, when you've had a difficult start?
Yeah, I would be first to say that we should be up and among the front runners. Tranmere should be up and among them. We're disappointed that we're not, but we're very focused on turning that around and gaining ground on the teams above us. I'm sure that we'll be able to do that. The people who come to watch us have seen the performances and know that we're very capable. Yeah, and it's good for us, if you like, that it has remained very tight, because it offers the opportunity that when we do string a few results together, that we can get ourselves back in contention again very quickly.
And with a big replay on the way on Wednesday, will you have to remind your players at all for Saturday to focus just on Saturday and not have their minds on that replay?
No, I don't think so, because I think that's where the value of having a really strong squad comes in. If you perform, you stay in the team. If you don't, there's somebody knocking on my door wanting to play. So that's the way it is here at Tranmere. That's what we wanted to try and create, was that competition for places. If you don't do the jobs that we ask you to do, then we believe that there'll be somebody else in the group that might be able to do that at any given time. So now they'll be fully focused on the next game, because they know that there's a group of players behind them now that are champing at the bit to come in and replace them.
How crucial is this period over the next few weeks? There's Dagenham on Saturday, there's Macclesfield coming up in a few weeks, so you are playing those rivals for top spots, and there are so many games between now and Christmas.
I think they're all, it's all crucial now. Every game's massive for us now. We know, like I said, that we should be in among the front runners. We know that every game presents itself an opportunity for us to go and gain ground on the clubs above. So every game now is massive for us. I don't think between now and the end of the season that there's going to be any more important period than any other for us. Now we have to focus on every game and try and take the prize of 3 points and try to gain ground in the clubs above us, which we're very, very capable of doing. I think everybody knows that, and we've been doing that in the last weeks. We've been scoring goals and picking up points, and some very, very good performances. We just have to keep doing that and keep performing.
9 points at the moment to top spot. Where would you expect to see yourself come the turn of the year?
I'm not going to put stuff on that. I'm going to say that I expect to win every game that we take part in. I think we have great belief in what we're about. We'll start with Saturday, try and get 3 points in the game on Saturday. We know how important that is, and we'll just keep trying to focus on that. We, of course, the expectations of the club, we're very aware of that. We're not trying to shy away from that. We know that we need to be up there challenging, because we're a big club at this level. We've very talented players, high expectations, so we know that we've got to get up and among that as quickly as possible.
Not in the second round just yet, Mickey. What was your reaction to the FA Cup draw?
To be honest, you've probably just answered it from there, Ned, because I think we know that we've got a tough examination, if you like, a really tough game against Peterborough still to come. We both clubs now know what the tie is. The prize for the team that wins the tie now is either going to Woking or Bury. So we know that, but certainly we won't be taking nothing for granted. We can't look anywhere near past the Peterborough game when it comes around. But I'm really not thinking about it at the minute. I'm fully focused on Saturday's game against Dagenham. We'll look at things after that, but Dagenham at the minute is a massive priority for us.
My job takes me now many areas of the country, Mick. I was in Northern Ireland the other day. I read a paper and
not another player.
Linked with James Duna from Shamrock Rovers.
Oh, James is here, yeah. He's here, but he's just training with us. We don't really like speaking about it, but I just wanted desperately for you to get one right for once. It's been a long time. It's been almost a year, and you've got so many wrong that I thought it was important that when you did maybe get one, that we give you a wee bit of credit for your digging and delving. He's only just here training. He's only a young kid. We'll decide over the next wee while what we want to do, but he certainly wouldn't be for the first team, if you like it. I think he's a wee bit away from that yet, but he's a good lad, and he's done very well here, and we'll make a decision on it when we need to.
Any injuries at all?
No, just the ones that have been injured. We've had that week, so that's managed to help turn us around. I can't think of anybody off the top of my head. I should really write it down, shouldn't I? But no, we should have a full quota to select from.
Is Buxton okay? Came off on.
Yeah, he's alright. He's trained today, so he's fine. He's good to go.
Elliot Rocker played the other night. He had a very, very good game. Was he any closer to the first team?
Well, I've said loads and loads. They're all here to play first team football. But what I won't do is forget why I'm here, and that's to pick teams that I believe will win games for Tranmere. There's no emotion in that for me. If I think that team can go there and win, then I'll go with that. Not really that phased about upsetting anybody really. Tranmere's at the foremost of my mind, forefront of my mind, and if I feel like Roca is somebody that we believe, or any of the players that is going to give us a good chance of winning a game, then we will pick him. There's no two ways about that. So if we believe that he's the one that can gives a better chance of winning at the weekend, then I can guarantee that I'll play him.
And then last week you mentioned that James Wallace is back running again. How's he doing?
Yeah, doing really well. Probably ahead of schedule. We'll probably be able to come back into training with us in a couple of weeks. Probably a bit of non-contact for a couple of weeks, but he's way ahead of schedule. He's a strong boy, great mentality, and everybody's really happy with the progress that he's made.
We haven't seen Andy Mangan on the bench the past few weeks. Was he injured or was he?
No, he was ill last week. He was ill. He just picked up something on the Friday. Couldn't travel with us on the Friday, if you like. So he'd let us know on the Thursday. Couldn't travel with us on the Friday. So there's nothing really about that. He's unfortunately he wasn't well enough to take part.